Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Pressure Talk. I'm your host, Neely Bay, aka Mr. 23 and 6. What's up, Neptown? We outside right now, you feel me? We outside today. What's up, St. Louis? I'm on my Dirty Midwest shit today, you feel me? But before I get off into that, man, I want to show support to the brother D. Ross. You know what I'm saying? He just lost somebody close to him. You know what I'm saying? Brother name by the name of Rob G. You know what I'm saying? The brother that started the ceasefire movement here in the city. And man, it's crazy, man. I don't understand what's going on out here with these individuals, man, because like, I don't have all the facts, but for the individuals that did that, man, like y'all need to understand something. Like, come on, bro. We in 2024, bro. Why is we still going through this, bro? Like, come on, man. It's my understanding that they having a candlelight vigil and a balloon release. I think tomorrow or Monday. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all can follow the brother D Ross to get information for it. But I just want to take my platform to, like, come on, man, like, bro, we in 2024, bro. Like, why is we still going after individuals that's trying to assist the community, man? You know what I'm saying? It's my understanding this brother wasn't in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't have been an op, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all out here trying to catch fame. You know what I'm saying? Off of what? Like, real fame come from real shit. You feel me? No matter how you do it. And attacking civilians, come on, man. Ain't no points for that, bro. That shit don't count, bro. Like, once again. And like I said before, man, my platform is for the purposes of, you know, helping us get to the root of our issues so we can move forward, man, because the world is leaving us behind. Like, they leaving us behind majorly. You know what I'm saying? We get judged for having the world's most influence. You know what I'm saying? We control the most influence in the world. And it seemed like they convinced us that, you know, keeping up with the Joneses is keeping up with them. But keeping up with the Joneses is keeping up with trends. And last I checked, we've been setting the trends since the beginning. You know what I mean? So it's time to set a different precedent, man. Like, come on, man. You know, the subculture, man, needs to be reined in, bro. Like, it's too much going on right now, man, that we need to be doing for us to continue to be stuck in this particular space where we looked at as heathens. You know what I mean? Like, this every man for himself mentality, man, gotta go, bro. We gotta go back to it takes a village to raise a child, man. We gotta go back to it, bro. Because we didn't get the lessons from it, man. We most definitely didn't get the lessons from it. And, unfortunately, our salvation ain't gonna come at the hands of the European. We can't depend on them, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? It's my understanding this brother was he was doing his thing in the community. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I do my statistics. That's how I do my stats. You know what I'm saying? I don't go off what I hear people say, on social media to a degree. I go off of what I hear in my surroundings every day in my house, the conversation that I hear people having around me every day. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the things that I know that affect people that's in the community with me. I don't watch other people's podcasts for the purposes of substance. I watch it for the purposes of intel, but not for substance. I get my substance from the community that I live in, and to give a brief understanding of what I mean by this is, me and one of my brothers had a conversation the other day about this Kendrick Lamar and Drake situation, and I did a show, I did an episode that I uploaded to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to check me out, I'm on at Derek Neely 4590, and the post was called "Is Kendrick Lamar a Plant?" Now, me and this brother got into a heated debate because this brother has taken the side of Kendrick, and Kendrick that Drake is not one of our people, because he's half European, half black. He's not one of our people because he wasn't raised in the slums like we were, and it's man, we got to get past this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him, man, my post was about keeping it rap, keeping it in what rapping was started for. You know what I'm saying? The brother attempted to give this man his flowers, and he turned it into war. And now got everybody all sensitive and emotional, and racial tensions is high. But against who? The light skinned brothers. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. What we doing out here, bro? It's too much to be gained in this world for us to continue to be stuck in this place to where we seen as heathens, man. Like, we need to learn to love, man, because all we know is hate, as the Prophet Ali demonstrated. We need to learn to love, man. And love ain't soft, man. It's not sensitive as we been conditioned to believe. You know what I'm saying? I just know we could do better, bro. You know what I mean? I know for a fact that we can do better, that we can be better. I know why we're feared. Like, I literally know why we're feared. But, like, come on, man. When you got individuals, bro, that's trying to keep doors open, when the subculture is not opening no doors of industry for us as a people at all, outside of the music industry. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the only industrious door that this culture of music has to offer now. And don't get me wrong, if you're lucky enough to get into that industry and acquire, some financial security, smart people invest in, resources. You know what I'm saying? Dumb people invest in commodities. And we see how that play out. You know what I mean? So, bro, we got to get this shit together, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, our mentality is fucked up as a group. Ain't just individually, bro. Our shit is fucked up as a group. And it's hard for me to understand how we can walk around here with our heads up with pride, but our main idea that we present to the world is hatred. Everything that's on the social media, on every site that deals with us, has some sort of stigma of hatred. Whether it's ones complaining about females advertising their body parts for the purposes of sex, individual males advertising subculture and or gang or gangster activity, whether it be in a comedic form or whatever, as if this is, you know, what we are or who we are. I mean, I don't. What's up, Gas Man? I see you on here, my boy. I don't understand how, you know, we can continue to push this narrative, man, when it has literally gotten us nowhere. Like literally has gotten us nowhere. And then I have to, you know, go back and think it like I was born in '79. So that means I was raised in the '80s. I went through the era when, you know, I seen the transition from conscious rap and consciousness in our community to gangster rap, to which I now call drill music. I seen the transition. And what I mean by that is I was able to, I was alive when our people walked around with dashiki afros. We had pride in ourselves. We walked around with the ropes with the African medallion chains on them, the leather boys with the red, white, and green. We listened to Public Enemy, KRS One, Boogie Down Production, which is KRS One the head of. You know what I'm saying? African Bambaataa. You know what I'm saying? These ones were, you know, Kool Moe Dee, like the New York cats would stick with the consciousness. And then the West Coast came in and they brought a different type of consciousness. Now their consciousness was, okay, yeah, they over there, you know, speaking on the high science, but you know, the majority of the people can't understand that language and we out here eating, so this is what we doing. And because a lot of the people was more so going through what them brothers from NWA was going through as opposed to what them brothers in New York was going through, they took to that. This is when the Ghetto Boys had their rise. Because at that time, you know, I was here in Nap. I was a little dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm from St. Louis, I was a little dude. We lived up on 24th in Alabama. And the Ghetto Boys was thick. Scarface was thick. Mr. Scarface been walking down the block. Yeah. Them boys was thick. You know what I mean? And we had a paradigm shift that really wasn't conducive, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, us as a people. Because really both of them should have been, you know, combined together and used effectively. We should have been able to weed out the things that were needed and the things that were not needed. You know what I mean? Because on the East Coast consciousness, being a square on the body or L7 is a good thing because them brothers do what they call standing on a square. Very familiar with that science. Whereas on the West Coast side of things, being an L7 was seen as a lame. You know what I'm saying? Because you chose not to lower yourself to, I want to say lower self tactics to get ahead. So you became a lame. You know what I'm saying? Like so like the difference between would be like an individual, let's say an individual is out with his woman, his lady, and she does or says something that a particular individual finds is rude, is disrespectful. Now, you and your lady have understanding. She called herself or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. But he the type of individual that not only is he finna correct her in front of y'all, and it's finna be very stern. When he get home, he finna whoop that ass. See, cause that's what a real motherfucker would do. You know what I'm saying? That was that 70s, 60s mentality, that pimp era. You know what I'm saying? They be saying he's a smacker. He shouldn't be saying nothing. That came from that era. You know what I mean? But we need to start defining for us. And it's up to this generation, bro, because at the end of the day, man, the babies are the ones that got to guide us. I'm not saying we got to, completely relinquish control. We're supposed to be there to aid and assist, but it's their show right now. You know what I'm saying? The platform is theirs. And if they're not being made uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, by the elders in the community, meaning ain't just no standing around, just doing what you want to do, saying what you want to say, using intimidation or threats of aggression to do whatever. Because I know for a fact that these tactics have dire consequences when you're dealing with the elders, man. And I know this from real experience and from institutional experience. So I'm the type of individual, man, I was raised to respect my elders. And I was raised to respect my elders by force. We got ass whoopings. Whether it's with the belt, whether it's with the hands, it didn't matter. And when I went to the penitentiary, it didn't change. Even though I was a full-fledged gang member when I went to prison, you know what I mean, coming from St. Louis, in a state where, I'm not particularly representing the particular subcultures, organizations that they have here in the city. You know what I mean? I had to stand on what I stood on, but at the same time, them OGs was OGs, man. They was OGs. And they was OGs to the effect that they allowed the youngsters to make their bones. You know what I'm saying? As long as, we didn't disrupt their peace. As long as we didn't disrupt their time. You know what I mean? When we disrupted their time, then they made us sit the fuck down. Literally. No hezzy. No matter how tough you thought you was, how big you thought you was, my guy, was the remedy. And I got to Wabash Valley Correctional Facility in 1997. And the precedent of that condition persisted all the way towards my turn to pass it on. And there's a lot of brothers that'll tell you, man, when I was in there, bro, I was one of them OGs, bro. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, one of them sticklers, but when you got to doing shit, man, that was fucking with the body, bro, I'm most definitely gonna say something to you. And didn't give a fuck whether you wanted to get physical about it. I was with it. Like I said, bro, I'm from St. Louis, bro. We was taught to throw these. I'm from the Show Me State. Show me 7, I'll show you 8. Just keeping it 100. But I'm trying to understand, man, like, I keep on having conversations with a multitude of people trying to get an understanding of why, like, what Joe Biden them did in 1995 with the Crime Act, you know what I'm saying, bill, creating the so-called super predators that Charleston White seem to think is the youth of today, but it wasn't. It was our generation. You know what I'm saying? And I can prove it. Anybody want to challenge me on it, I can prove it. These ones is not the super predators, bro. That was our generation. That's why the fuck they got us off the streets. Check out what he was saying in the crime bill, bro. They weren't trying to get these individuals. They're not trying to get these individuals off the streets. They're not passing no new crime bills, man. Y'all ain't hearing none of that shit, bro, being talked about in here in the city. They content with what they got now with the youngsters, with the youth. They cool with it. And during my time, no, sir. No, sir. They came and got us. It's called catch and release. And it was enforced across the country. Yeah, I was a victim of that. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I made the decisions that put me where I was for what I was in there for. But the environment that I lived in, I was one of them mouse that they put in the experiment that this is what they do to us. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what they didn't realize is transcendence is a motherfucker. It's different when you put a specimen in a glass to examine it, but then you become the specimen. Like the thing that you think you're examining is actually examining you and getting more information from you than you getting from it. Y'all do with that as y'all will. I'm just saying, man, like, bro, it's Saturday. We out here on a beautiful day. Like, come on, man. Like, let's have fun this weekend, man. Come on, man. Naptown, stand up, bro. This is a multi-billion-dollar state, bro. And I don't think y'all get what that mean, man. Like, we have the potential to turn this into a hub for finances, man. I just want to ask y'all this. Did y'all know that Indianapolis actually has a film festival? For those who know what that is, you know, a film festival. That means that when it comes to making movies and stuff like that, Indiana is a spot where they find writers, actors, you know what I'm saying, screen, all that type of shit. And we got that in spades. I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? Wifey finishing up the book right now so I can put it out there. So we can generate some funds so I can start filming it. Yeah, Facing with Destiny, man. Mother Earth Dirty Secrets coming soon. Yeah. Going down. This is what we supposed to be on, man. Because now we're in the age of Aquarian, where it's the age of information, the age of influence. This is the time for us to use the most mightiest gift that Allah has given us in this world, which is the power to influence. The influence we have right now in the city, in Naptown, come on, man. Y'all killed that brother for nothing, man. And the city got so many more stars. It's so much brighter than this, bro. Like, y'all can do so much more, man. Y'all got a very famous championship basketball team, NFL team, WNBA team. The Indianapolis 500 is here. Like, come on, man. There's too many resources here, man, for us not to be making bread. That gouda, that scratch, that guap. As E40 would say. Y'all out here playing, bro. Y'all out here playing, bro. And it's so fucked up, bro. Like, why? I understand, you know, I ain't even gonna say that, man, because that could be insensitive. But it's fucked up, bro. It's really fucked up, bro. Again, I'm gonna give y'all ain't no strikes for it, man. It don't count. It don't count. I'm just saying, man, when you got people out here, man, that's trying to assist the community, man, trying to make it to where people can enjoy their life, and you say, fuck it, I don't want nobody to enjoy their life, it's really kind of narcissistic because you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. Like, you have your rules of what you feel is respect and disrespect. And if anybody cross that boundary, they can get it. The temerity of such an idea. Man, listen, bro. My generation is a different breed, bro. It's a different breed, bro. And we really trying to be cool, bro. Like we really trying to be cool, man. We really trying to, really stay out the way, man. Everybody eat and do their thing. But this type of shit can't keep being tolerated, man. Nowhere. Nowhere. Come on, man. Naptown, stand up, bro. Y'all hear that? Somebody that went upset the wee woos, man. Y'all not listening to me, bro. Y'all not listening. The wee woos is already out here. Come on, man. Calm it down, bro. This is the weekend, bro. Let's have fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Go hit the clubs, go hit the bars. You know what I'm saying? To all my bums, they can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Go stand outside the liquor store, get you a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Get you some bird or something. You feel what I'm saying? Go find crackhead Kathy somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all do. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. You like, come on, bro. But we outside today, man. I'm on my front porch like always. You know what I'm saying? Getting it in. Anybody want to stop through? You know what I'm saying? We can get up. We can get it in. We can get it cracking. Peace and love, man. Hit me up. You feel me?